Cool, weird facts about humans. This is going to trip you out a little bit. I thought these were funny, but...
A lot of us humans are weird, so I know there's a lot of weird human facts. But
some of y'all might actually agree with some of these things I'm about to say. Here we go. You fart on average 14 times a day, and each fart travels from your body at 7 miles per hour.
14 times a day? Okay, that's probably a fact. 14 times a day, that's probably a good average for most humans out there. Just depending on like what your diet is, if you eat a lot of dairy.
Yeah, some people go, yeah.
If you're
y'all
lactose
probably...
intolerant.
Oh, gosh.
But no, the one that got me was the 7 miles per hour.
Yeah. Who knew, right? I never thought about how fast it comes out. While you sleep, you can't smell anything, even really, really bad or potent smells. Have you ever thought about that? Because then you'll wake up and you say, I woke up smelling something, but...
You didn't smell it until you woke up.
Smell it until you woke up.
You actually were conscious.
Right.
No, I never thought of that. That's interesting.
Yeah, me neither. Okay. Some tumors can grow hair, teeth, bones, and even fingernails.
Wait. A tumor?
Yeah. I feel like I watched that once or something on like Dr. Pimple Popper.
It can grow hair, nails, and teeth.
Bones and fingernails.
Did y'all know that? I did. I had no idea.
That's crazy, right?
Like some that I've seen, it be full of a lot of like stuff.
Yeah, like hair mostly. I think and then like
maybe the hair. Maybe I could see the hair.
Teeth, bones, fingernails, and yeah,
it's basically mutated into something.
Yeah, right.
Wow,
that's kind of crazy, right?
That just makes my skin just crawl right now.
I know. Your brain uses 10 watts of energy to think and does not feel pain.
Sometimes I feel like my brain uses like 5 watts of energy at a time.
You know, that's kind of crazy. You think, like, I used to always think, like, when I was a kid, I remember we would have to take the TOS test. I don't know what they call it, the STARS test, I think now. Well, at least in Texas.
It used to be the TOS.
Yeah, the TOS test. And after you take a test, it's like, why am I so freaking hungry?
Yeah.
Is it because you're using up all that energy in your brains? Does the watt usage make you hungry?
Just using up energy just makes you hungry. Then
it burns calories,
and then it goes to your metabolism.
Okay.
I would think.
I don't know.
But 10 watts of energy. Think about that. 10 watts of energy.
That's all right?
Yeah.
I know.
But when you think about it, I mean, obviously your brain uses electrical impulses, to do what it does from from the nerves and things like that. So
okay.
I could see that, but I never knew that they actually had, that they could say that it's an actual wattage.
10 watts, right?
Wow.
Okay. Your fingernails grow faster when you are cold.
Why?
I don't know. It doesn't say why.
Why would they?
That's interesting, though.
I would want to know why when it's cold.
I'm kind of curious to know. I wish they would have said why also.
So what? So you think people that live in a colder climate, their nails grow more?
Probably. I just don't know why though.
Because we in Texas, my nails, they grow fast as hell.
Your nails grow, but yeah, I don't know. Like anybody that lives in a cold environment, y'all chime in, let us know. Is that true? Do you think that that's true? Because like all up north, if Canada, like
if you just living in like cold climate,
do you feel like are they really strong too? I would want to know that. I'm just curious.
Your fingernails,
because my nails are so brittle. It's horrible.
Yeah, it seems like your nails barely grow.
Yeah. Right. They never have. A typical cough is 60 miles per hour, while a sneeze is often faster than 100 miles per hour.
Just the fact that they know that and they can tell you like an actual speed that your cough or your sneeze, I can see the sneeze.
Yeah.
When you sneeze, like how fast those particles just travel.
Yeah.
I can see that.
100 miles per hour though?
Yeah.
Holy moly. Okay, that's actually really fast.
So every time you sneeze, it's like the speed of a Ferrari.
Basically. Your feet typically produce a pint of sweat every single day.
No, they do not.
That's nasty.
They do not.
Your feet
Somebody
probably
lying.
do. Your feet definitely probably does.
Why are you talking about my earth grabbers? Why you got to bring my feet up? Nah, my feet don't really get sweaty like that.
That's probably why they get all ashy and crusty and stuff.
A pint of sweat?
A pint of sweat. Yeah. Where does it go? Because it wouldn't be in your shoes.
It wouldn't be in your socks.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
it could be true because when you put those, they have this thing where you can like detox your body by putting your feet in something.
Yeah.
And it sucks out like a whole lot of like oil and
toxins and stuff like that.
Black toxins from your feet. So I could probably see how a lot of secretions come from your feet,
But maybe you wouldn't know because you know how people who don't wear socks, like if you don't wear socks and when you take your shoes off, your feet are really, really like your shoes can sometimes feel wet, like sweaty almost. That might be what that is.
I don't know.
Only
Somebody got bad hygiene. I don't know.
You don't feel it when you have socks on though. Which is why people put on socks.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that with having the socks on.
I don't know.
Them some musty ass feet. I'm trying to tell you.
All babies are born with blue eyes.
I don't believe that. All babies are born with blue eyes. Can somebody attest to that?
I don't.
Really?
Now I don't know about that.
I don't either. Our son didn't have no blue eyes.
Maybe
they're
they're
saying at the exact moment that they come out of the womb,
their eyes are blue.
Yeah.
And then until they come out, then they change colors. I don't know how to.
I need somebody to
I've never
fact check.
seen none of our babies came out with blue eyes.
Not that I know of.
Yeah. But you know what's interesting about that? Like, you know how like elderly people, regardless of what color, some of their eyes turn blue or gray. They have that gray or blue hue around their eyes as they get real, real old. So maybe just as it is at birth, it is as you get older.
Yeah,
it comes back.
But I do know that, especially like because some of my grandparents,
yeah,
as they got older, like you said, would have like the blue.
Like really blue is really bright too.
Like their eyes went from like brown and now you can see like blue in there. So,
interesting, right?
That's another one of those things that make you say,
When you look at a bright sky and you see white dots, you are looking at your blood. Those are white blood cells.
Are y'all serious? And that's one of the ones I had to think for a minute.
Yeah.
But when you do look at the sky and it's really, really bright, and you start seeing like you're talking about like those white specks in your vision.
Yeah.
Those are white blood cells.
Yeah.
I never would have thought that.
I didn't either.
I thought my vision was going out.
Your small intestine is the largest internal organ in your body.
The small intestine?
The small intestine is the largest internal organ in your body.
I guess I could believe that.
Okay.
Because the digestive system is a pretty big system.
Yeah, the intestines are super huge. They're gigantic and long anyway, but I didn't know if it was a small one. I thought it would be the large one.
Yeah. I think one of my teachers had told me something that if they take your intestines out, it could go around the whole globe or something like that.
No
I think that was a damn lie. Maybe I just wasn't listening right.
There is like a really long, crazy amount, like a mile or so. It's something like really crazy.
As far as like your intestine line,
yeah,
how far, like
I don't know
how long,
what it is.
like they stretched it out, how long it would be.
Yeah, don't quote me on that, but
don't quote me on that either. As far as it wrapping around the world,
yeah,
but yeah, I could believe that.
Interesting enough, but
Fact.
We all learned something today. So y'all tap in. Let us know what y'all think about that.
Yeah,
you ready to get into this though?
I'm ready to get into it. Let's go.
All right, y'all, let's go.
Tell me if you like it when I kiss on your lips. Guide you through the valley of an ocean. Make you breathe in slow motion. Read your mind and come explore the galaxy. Have a little taste of my gravy.
What's good, y'all? I'm your host, Asia.
And I'm your host, BJ. And this is Extra Script. Hey, y'all already know what it is. What it do? This is the top of the top. How y'all feeling today?
Yeah.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Yeah. I dressed for the holidays today.
You are definitely dressed for the holidays.
It's holidays, so I waited to wear this, like, so I could put this on today. What are you looking at?
Yeah, you looking real festive.
Not quite.
You
I wish
like
I had something green.
Looking like a Christmas gift ready to get unwrapped.
Oh, God. You are a mess, man. The most. Anyway, y'all, if y'all are new here, before we get into this podcast, y'all, we got some good stuff coming for y'all today. Make sure y'all tap in, like, comment, subscribe, smash the notification bell so you don't miss any videos from AsiaandBJ. If you listen to us over on the streaming platform, make sure you hit that auto download button, y'all. Show us some love. Y'all been showing us major love on the download side, so thank y'all so much. Even if y'all don't watch us, we appreciate the love, so thank y'all so much, okay? So
absolutely. Hell yeah.
Yeah, y'all. Oh, and we got a juicy confession today, babe. This confession, though, OMG.
Yeah, we're going to turn it up.
You're not even going to be right after this, okay?
Might not be right, but I am ready to hear it.
You're going to start questioning who you know after I read this, like real talk.
Like people?
I can't wait. But
We're finna go ahead and get into some history things of that nature as far as like today, December the 19th.
okay.
December the 19th, 1972, Apollo 17 returns to the Earth. I know you probably heard of Apollo 13, the
Yeah.
movie, but there was a lot of Apollo missions.
Didn't 13 make it back?
I think, yeah, Apollo 13 made it back.
But Apollo 17, okay, they made it back.
But the significance about this one is
Didn't
that
they make a video of Apollo 17 or something? No.
a video,
No, I don't. Maybe I am thinking about Apollo 13.
they did the movie.
No, this is something where they were on the moon and there was these creatures or something scary that were attacking people, but some kind of way. I don't know if they even made it up. It was like some type of, it was a sci-fi movie. I don't think it was a real thing that happened. But
I was about to say.
no.
Well,
It wasn't. It was something about, I don't know. It was something about them landing on the moon. They get off the space shuttle and then all these like weird things start happening to them.
Aliens?
Like, I don't know if it was aliens. They never really showed what it was, but they kept coming up missing.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
That might be a sci-fi movie. That might be a sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
But Apollo 17 was the last mission of the United States Apollo program. They spent 12 days in space and was the first human space flight launched at night from the United States.
Okay.
The 3-member crew spent more time orbiting the moon and on the surface of the moon than during any other moon landings.
So how long did they stay?
12 days.
Around the moon or on the moon?
Orbiting and on the moon.
Wow.
Yeah, but that was the last one.
Aren't those things like gigantic, those big landing module things that they have? They don't look that big.
They don't look that big, but
They're huge,
but if you
though.
get up on them
They're huge.
and actually see them, they're actually kind of big in size.
Yeah, I've seen one. Like I've only seen, I think at the Smithsonian, I've seen it once, like twice, maybe. I don't know.
And it actually splashed down into the Pacific Ocean southeast of Samoa. That's where they landed.
Okay, sure. However, you got to get back.
I'm just glad that
Wherever you land.
If I was one of them, I would just be glad to be back on Earth soil.
Right. Okay. As long as we get back, that's all that matters. I could be in the dang on Indian Ocean as long as we get back.
That's what I'm saying.
We made
That's
it.
what I'm
Okay,
saying.
that counts.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Remember I told you I had met those NASA astronauts.
Yeah, that was really cool. I wish I could have done that.
I was like, just to be able to shake their hand, and they had on like the NASA jackets.
Not to mention, I must say, when I was a kid, like I was so into astrology. I've told y'all this before, but I used to like dream that I was gonna be a freaking astronaut.
An astronaut. That's what
That's what I thought I was gonna be when I grew up.
I had that dream for a little while.
Yeah.
But I was just like you too. I always wanted to like go beyond Earth, go beyond the stars. But it was real cool to actually shake like an astronaut's hand.
Yeah.
Knowing that they were in space before.
Wow.
December the 19th, 1998. On this day in 1998, the U.S. House of Representatives impeached President Bill Clinton, charging him with perjury and obstruction of justice, though Clinton was acquitted by the Senate the following month.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
I did not have a sexual relation with that woman.
Okay.
That's what they would call the perjury and the obstruction of justice.
Wow, but she wrote a whole book telling everything. She told everything, okay?
You remember when that whole scandal was going on?
Yeah, it was like I was really young when Bill Clinton was our president.
When
So
I
I
mean-
wasn't all the way into it, but I knew what it was about. And I just remember thinking, dang.
I know for that allegation to even come up, to know about that, I was just like, no way.
Yeah. Who's to say, you know? I mean, if he said he didn't do it, he didn't do it, right?
Hey, if you say he didn't do it, then hey, I was not there.
Okay.
I didn't see it with my own eyes.
Right.
So hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him take that up with him and the Lord.
Yeah.
December 19th, 1997, James Cameron's Titanic, a drama about the doomed ocean liner starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet, premiered. It later became one of the highest grossing movies of all time.
Wow.
Today was its first premiere of the Titanic.
Ooh.
And that's kind of ironic. I just wanted to bring that up too because we did do
watched
that
the
movie a few months ago.
Yeah, we did. We did. And that was a great, great movie. I'm so glad you finally got a chance to freaking watch the movie.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard watching it at the end when they were holding each other's
I
hands.
know, Jack.
Like I was ready to drop. See, you doing Jack? No, Jack.
Come back,
I
Jack.
know.
Hold on, Jack. They're coming.
And even though it's just a movie, but the way that they just brought the Titanic to life was just remarkable. The way that they did it.
I agree, 100%, 100%. Yeah, I love the story too. A great love story as well.
Did you cry when we watched that movie?
I think I did.
Yeah, it was. It was a touching movie. Now, I see exactly what everybody is talking about when they say when you watch Titanic, how it's a romantic love story, but it's also like a tragic love story.
Yeah, it is.
Like I felt every emotion of that.
Yeah, if y'all haven't watched our reaction to it, y'all got to go to our movie channel on Reeling with Asia and BJ. Tap in and check that out, y'all. It was a really good reaction.
Hey, it's worth every minute.
It was. It was. Let's move on into this next segment. And this is just a little quiz. I think you should know this, though. Okay? And if you are out there listening and y'all think y'all know too, y'all chime in. Let us know if y'all could guess in the comment section. Don't be cheating, y'all. Okay?
You know some people going to go look it up before.
They going to go look. Can you name 5 out of the top 10 best-selling cars and trucks and SUVs of 2023?
Damn, these are cars, trucks, and SUVs.
Well, they're going to be a mixture of all. Like I said, 5 out of the top 10. 5 out of the top 10 selling cars of 2023 so far.
Okay. I'm going to say Hyundai.
What kind?
I'm going to say a Accent.
Okay. No.
Tucson.
What is that?
A Hyundai Tucson?
No.
Okay. Also, I'm going to put Honda on there too.
A Honda what?
Honda Civic. No. Okay. I'm also put a Ford on there.
Ford what?
A Ford Focus.
Top 10?
Yeah.
What planet are you on?
No. Oh, F-150. I'm sorry.
Hey.
I don't pay attention to cars like that. I promise you I don't.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess the F-150 is probably like top seller.
Okay.
So I'm going to say Ford F-150. Also, I'm going to say a Dodge Ram.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put Tesla on there too.
What kind?
Babe, it started with an E.
Okay.
Yeah?
No. You close though. Okay, it starts with a Y, but it's not an E.
Okay.
And maybe it is. That's what they call it. Maybe a Honda E, but it's a Y. It says, all right, I'm gonna name the top 10.
Okay.
The only one you got right, which was actually the top number one, was the Ford F-150.
Okay.
That was number one. And you said Focus.
I know, babe.
Y'all, what? Okay, I don't even think
they don't even make those no more, do they?
I don't even think they make those anymore. Number 10 is a Jeep Grand Cherokee. We sold 182,871 units so far of 2023. Number 9 is a Nissan Rogue with 211,091 units sold.
I should have known that.
The number 8 is one of my favorites. Okay, shout out to these GMC Sierras.
Okay.
That's number 8 with 216,227 units sold so far in 2023. Number 7 is a Toyota Camry. You should have known that. Everybody likes Camrys.
Yeah.
With 217,975 units sold.
Oh, right. Just barely above the Sierra.
Right. Number 6 is a Honda CRV. 262,000.
You got to give me that one.
You said Hyundai.
No, I said
and then
Hyundai.
You said Honda Civic.
Same thing.
No, that's an SUV.
The CRV is an SUV. See, I'm trying to slide that one by you.
No, which is crazy. Number 5 is the Tesla Model Y with 284,500 units.
Yeah. I don't even know how much a Tesla costs. I know it's a little pricey.
I don't know anything about
but I don't know. I don't know how much they cost. It's several people in our neighborhood that have them.
Yeah, I see a lot. They're popular cars. I just don't know anything about them, and I heard they're really good cars, but I don't know nothing really.
I don't know the models.
Okay.
Models of the Teslas.
Shout out to all the Tesla folks out there.
I just know them when I see them.
Yeah. Number 4 is the Toyota RAV4. It's 302,831 units.
The RAV4 is over the Camry?
Toyota RAV4. Yeah.
Wow.
I wouldn't have guessed that now.
Yeah.
I would think Camry came before the RAV4.
Yeah, if you'd gave me more time, I would have probably said the Toyota Camry. I probably would have brought it up.
At one point, though, the Camry was the number one most broken into cars in America. Like, it was like the number one car that people were breaking into at one point.
Shoot, we had one. We had a 2007, and they got broken into twice.
Twice. Yeah.
And it seemed like they just got that thing easy too.
Yeah.
Had to.
Okay, number 3 is a Dodge Ram pickup. Oh, you said that. Okay, number 3 with 332,440 units sold.
Hey, I got at least one.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you got to. Number 2 is the Chevy Silverado.
Wow.
Come on. How did you not know that your dad is like a hot, like, y'all?
Like a rock.
Yeah. I don't think you even named Chevy anything,
didn't.
actually.
I didn't.
Oh, wow. You're a full-blood American. How could you not?
Yeah.
Come on. They sold
My bad, y'all.
403,403 units sold.
Wow, they killing it.
Yeah. First one at the top of the list is the Ford F-Series with 573,370 units sold so far for 2023, which is crazy because the rates are so high right now.
Out of all the vehicles, the top 2 is a Chevy Silverado and a Ford F.
Right. Which I would have guessed like right off the bat. I would have thought GMC came right after that because GMC, their trucks are so tough to me. If you got a GMC Sierra, like I am jelly. Just know.
Yeah, but I don't see a lot of those though.
What?
Because they're so expensive.
They're very
I see
expensive.
them, but I don't see them like you see. You don't see them like you see a Silverado, obviously, or F-150.
But the GMC, well, we can go round and round with cars, but the Sierra trucks to me are just so fire. Those are just they look so tough to me. Like one of them trucks where it's like move, like you gonna move for the GMC Sierra. I'm just saying.
That thing looks sharp.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You get a nice little cleaned up GMC Sierra, man. That's just me. Y'all, that's my personal that's my personal, like I always thought the GMC Sierras were like the best looking trucks ever.
Yeah. They're fire.
Just saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Other than the Avalanche, I wish they'd bring it back. I'm just saying.
It just feel like every year the price tag on those just goes
up and up. Yeah.
I feel like now it's at a point where I'm just like, you might as well you got to take out a mortgage for one of those.
Right? Can you believe that they're as high as they are? Like that's what I'm saying. Like people are out here really financing these cars,
and they're still getting them.
And the rates are the way that they are.
Yeah, obviously they're still getting them. If it's in the top 10.
Once upon a time there were incentivized rates, but now it's like you'll be lucky if you catch one of those 1.9 or 2.9 or 4.9. Even
they don't even exist right now.
No. Certified cars, like all
the
that
last
is
time
gone.
I checked it, it's gone.
Let's go ahead and jump into this confession.
So you already got the red on. I think I know the vibe that we about to be getting into.
Now, let me just say this might be a little triggering for some people, but when I saw this come up, I was almost in disbelief that somebody would even tell on themselves.
Hey, self-snitching is going on. Let's get into it, y'all.
The subject it says, am I wrong for reporting people to their employers because of their political views?
Oh, shit. Wait, okay. You throw me for a complete loop. I thought we was about to get into a topic that was a little different than this.
I had to double read that. Like when I saw this, I said, what?
So some straight up snitching. Okay, come on.
What are you doing? Okay.
I got to hear this shit. Come on.
Am I wrong for reporting people to their employers because of their political views?
Ooh, come on. Come on.
Here we go with the details, y'all. Hi, Asia and BJ. I'll call myself Griffin. I'm a 49-year-old white man, married for 18 years to my African-American wife, and we have 2 children, both of which are now going to very prestigious colleges I won't name, but it makes me proud to say it. Let me just put it out there. I don't feel bad at all for doing things I believe are really making the world a better place, but here it goes. My wife happened to stumble across my sent emails a few weeks ago and told me she was more than disturbed at what I was doing and had done in the past. She told me I was a life ruiner. But let me explain.
What?
You ruin people's lives. He doesn't even go here. Okay?
She called his ass a life ruiner.
I know I laughed too, babe. I laughed
Yeah,
too.
she going through his sent emails. Okay, bet.
Why was she even in them? Is my question. Okay.
Shit, why not?
I don't know. Why would you be in somebody's sent emails? But let me explain. My comfort or relaxation typically involves me surfing social media or divulging in hot topics that involve political views. It's one of those things that I like to do after long days of work or while I'm having my morning coffee before I leave for work to start my day. In saying that, oftentimes I stumble upon different stories or reviews of others, and I like to listen in and sometimes solicit my expressive thoughts, especially when I disagree with their inputs, thoughts, and or opinions. Never have I ever picked a fight or intentionally started an argument within the viewer commentary, even when I strongly disagreed. I always attempt to give my best intellectual opinion and weigh in on the subject matter at hand, voluntarily, but mostly when I'm passionate about something specific. I try to be as respectful as I can without feeling like I'm trying to offend the person I'm responding to when I'm only attempting to defend my own opposition. It's fun being debatable, but not confrontational. As we know, and you guys could probably understand this given your experience, some people are and can be downright ugly, even more so offensive when it comes to political views. I
Hey,
gotta
we know
agree with
that.
that.
We know that already, y'all.
1000%.
Yeah. People get very, very touchy when it comes to that.
Right. I know it's sensitive for some people, and I do understand how it could be, but I don't understand why it always gets so damn ugly. A lot of times, I know, hold it back. I see your fingers over there wiggling.
We
Okay?
know. Come on.
A lot of times, I find a very good number of individuals who are very unintelligent in their word choices, and even more, I hate using the word races because of someone else's beliefs. It's a whole other level of disrespect. After seeing this seemingly troll-like behavior for way too long, I finally got fed up with the shitty behavior, excuse my French, and took matters into my own hands. After someone attacked me in the comments describing someone who is basically one that chooses a lifestyle based on race, calling me a racist, I took it upon myself to go look the person up, and it just so happened they had their personal profile on display. I could see their birthday, who they were married to, and most importantly, their place of employment. I typed up a nice and sweet email to the person's employer with all the screenshots of their lashing comments that didn't just offend me, but everybody else who probably felt a way about it, and I reported their asses to their employer. Anonymous, of course, but why wouldn't I? One of
What?
those, I know.
Okay, just go ahead. Go ahead.
One of those people was even an old childhood associate of mine. And though we didn't talk on a regular basis or even with some type of pattern of consistency, I didn't care. I reported him too.
It show you don't care.
He was out of line, not to me, but to someone else. I've probably done the same thing to about a good random amount of people, at least 25 to 30 times. If the dummies are stupid enough to be out there making comments to people that are offensive to many others, then I feel like this is what they deserve. My wife saw a couple of the emails I had sent, and she swears I have too much time on my hands to deliberately ruin people's lives and their livelihood. I call it policing for the peace. Regardless of what side they were on, I did my part, and it's the least I can do for the good of people. It's okay to speak an opinion, but not when it's to take down others, bashing them and slaying them with their words. It's just wrong. It's my way of getting people back for making someone else feel bad for their respectful, and he put in quotes, opinions. What are you guys' thoughts about that? Do you think I'm wrong? I'm curious to know if people agree or disagree with my style of a get back. I've halted the emails for now, but that's not to say I won't do it again anytime soon. Yours truly, Griffin.
Shit. I need to know who Griffin is. Who's Griffin's real name? I know that's just an alias. But hell
He
no.
called himself Griffin. Okay.
Yeah, even when you said Griffin, I was like, that got to be a fake name.
Man.
But because first of all, it's like, who's to say you the social media police
Right.
trolling and getting in people's business that deep? It ain't even that deep, bruh.
I think
Not to take it that far.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
you definitely are going way too far with that because, like, oh man, for one, but he talking about people who are in the comments that are saying basically stuff that, like, some foul stuff to him, foul shit to other people that's making him feel a certain type of way, and it's just like one thing I say or that I feel like strongly was that, hell, we stopped doing those political videos because of, like, the commentary people were leaving to us. I was like, I don't want to.
It was crazy, wasn't
It
it?
got grimy. Like I
Y'all,
was like, I don't even want to do this.
y'all, when we were doing political videos on our Asia and BJ React channel, just to talk about like the vile comments and things that they would say, the racial stuff that they would say.
Yeah. I mean, full out arguing, calling each other names. I'm like, you don't even know these people.
Yeah.
Like, and we never said anything in particular to say, oh, we're this or we're that.
Yeah.
But they were saying we were this and we were that. And I'm unsubscribing because I thought y'all were this. And I'm just like, damn.
Yeah, because we never said that we were like Democrats. We never said that we were Republicans.
Yeah.
And it's like, based on the video that we were doing, it's like they're just assuming, what political party you already subscribing to.
But
And
the
it's just-
comments, it was so much backlash, emails that we were getting, threats that we were getting, like calling us,
Especially when it started crossing over to the lines of them like not just putting comments under the video, but actually like reaching out to our like personal emails.
Right.
I'm just like,
yeah, to make threats and really like, shitty emails, like really.
say exactly what it is.
And I was like,
they were beyond shitty.
I don't even know why somebody could be so mad. Like it just didn't make any sense to me.
I can see people getting mad, but to take it to that length to where they're like, I'm finna send you a personal email and tell you about yourself.
Right.
Or what I think about you.
When you're trying to like educate yourself on what's going on, like especially when you're not deep into that type of realm of
Exactly.
That field of stuff, okay? Like to say it for what it is. Like I didn't know. And because we were just trying to figure it out and we were listening to different things and it was like, damn.
And different people.
The backlash in that. So for him to say, I'm out here trying to, policing for the peace, I'm like, shit, where was you at? When we was taking the fire, okay? But some people had our asses like lit on fire, like because of the stuff we were showing on the channel, you know?
And I get it. Trust me, like I get it because I've been
do.
on social media. I've commented under certain comments on certain topics, and I had people like respond to me, and I'm like, hold on, wait, what he's like?
All I said was
you saw my comment, and it's like we'll go back and forth 2, 3, maybe 4 times, and I'll get to the point where I might go to that person's profile. Like getting a little petty and like going to their profile and like looking at their profile and like looking at stuff and looking at their photos, trying to see who they are. And then I'll comment back to them like, you don't even know what you're talking about.
I ain't got time for that.
I'm surprised that you can see what I said with them thick glasses you got on your face.
Oh my gosh, babe. And so all of that to say, yeah, I think you just got too much time on your hands when you don't went that far. Like to me, and I say this all the time, like I just don't understand like how people make so much of a judgment to a person that they don't know, they've never spoken a word to, but you can call them all these names, you can sum them up just by their one comment. Mm-hmm. Like the one thing that they said, but like at the same time, when people respond, they're saying stuff that it's just so like vile.
Yes. Yeah.
So offensive. It's just like, did you come here to piss somebody off today?
And it's almost as if they know you based on just that one comment.
That one thing. And I get it. I get that, people have obviously their political views and they stand firmly on what they think or what they believe, if we're going in the right direction with this person or that person. But I don't understand when people go the limits that they do to get their point across by just starting to just bash people. It just gets downright disrespectful.
But you know why they get so involved like that? Why it gets so deep? Because they take it personal. Like they literally like people take it personal, and we living in the culture of like this heavy social media, and people take things so literal these days.
They do take it literal, but everybody
to the point that they want to just go. They want to go off the deep end.
But you're living like so many people would just tell you straight up, I'm out here living for myself. At the end of the day, I'm trying to make the best decisions for my family and live to keep my head above the water and to just exist. Okay. That's it. They not out there really looking at what's being said in the like in the media or even on social media. Like they don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, it's like I'm gonna have to go to work to collect a check,
right?
No matter what,
right? But you have those people that literally live on social media. They literally live to do exactly what we're talking about right now. As far as Griffin is concerned, it's people that just live to do just that, to troll, to basically to comment back to people that comment on posts to start some shit.
Yeah, misery loves company.
You know,
is what I think.
And sometimes you look under certain posts because you watch them a lot,
Yeah.
and you'll start seeing the same people sometimes to a degree.
That's true.
Depending on which form it is.
Can you still go to those posts, like even when you disagree, like you just want to watch with somebody who's 1,000% in opposition or in opposite of what it is that you're thinking, and still be respectful in your thoughts without trying to say something like, because to me it sounds like he's still trying to give like his own intellectual commentary to somebody without pissing them off. But I'm like, how far could you really take that and not piss somebody off that doesn't have the same viewpoints as you do? Because I feel like if somebody leaves some type of a opinion like that and they feel strongly about it, it's almost like, well, just because they said something back to you that you don't agree with, you almost gonna be like, ain't this some shit?
Basically.
Now I'm finna get, like, you know what I mean?
And-
So
and
it's almost like, to me, you're throwing a rock and hiding your hand, and then saying, well, I'm only giving my intellectual feedback and opinion, and I'm not doing it in a way that's being disrespectful. But at the same time, somebody that feels strongly about what it is, if they agree with what you're looking at, they're gonna say something to you that's gonna fucking rub you the wrong way.
Right. And I feel like people just internally personalize things too much, especially like you said, when it comes to certain topics, people take it to heart. It sounds like Griffin is more of like a social media Karen, because I don't have enough time in the day to be going to folks' profiles and then taking it to the extra length of trying to see who they work for. Like, it's already hard enough out here to get a damn job.
Right.
And to maintain your job and maintain your living.
Right.
But also, even when we're working in the corporate world, like, they will always tell us, be careful and be mindful
of the things you post.
The things that you post, the things you say on social media, because it can always come back to you. Because they, nowadays they have a social media department,
right,
in a lot of like corporations where they literally are like,
that's all they
screening
do.
your employees to see
all
what they're
long.
saying and what they're posting and things that they're saying, and people will get fired. It's almost like he's trying to work for the employer.
Right.
Bro, you taking it way too far, because it's not that personal for me to want to, like his wife said, be a life ruiner. Like, I would never want to get somebody fired from their job.
Not because of what they said. Like, and to me, that part of it is not your responsibility to be out there trying to tell somebody, and go the length that you're doing to go and report them to their employer. It's just not worth taking the time to do, because they have people that do that already. I just feel like you are indulging way too much and taking it way too far, and you're going way too deep with it, because
he's a Karen.
Babe, you don't say that.
No. I thought we could say that over.
I don't know if you can. I mean, you can say it, but I'm just like, you're contributing to the troll behavior. Like, that's
really, exactly.
Especially if you try, like, man, that's ruining people's lives. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I really am. There are people out there that they're not trying to start anything in the comment section, but it's just what they think. It's their opinion. Yeah. And America and people around the world are free to their speech. They can say whatever they want to say, like, and nobody is there to stop them from that. So who are you to be like, I'm the social media police and I'm going to tell on you, to go tell on somebody and potentially cause them to lose their whole job? And think these people have children.
Just
these
straight
people have
snitching.
Wives, they have homes, they have cars, they have responsibility, like. And who knows, whatever other detrimental part of their lives that might soak in their income that they do make, and you are potentially ruining that for them.
Because, obviously, like, when we get on social media and people start going back and forth, like, one of the main things that people do, because I see it in the comments a lot, like, I can tell that people start going to each other's profiles and like looking at stuff and looking at photos and trying to figure stuff out, and then they'll come back to the comments and say something in relation to their profile. Right?
Yeah.
There's a place on social media where you can like report people.
That's what you need to be doing. Not going to their dang on employer.
If you think that your life is in danger, then I can see you taking the extra steps to make sure you protect your safety. But if it's just social media, I just say leave social media where social media is. Maybe you need to get off of social media. Maybe you can't handle social media.
Right. You need to detox yourself. Detox yourself and pump the brakes a little bit because you taking it way too far. It's too serious.
Yeah.
You too serious. That's just too far. I just think that's just too far. I just think that.
I do too.
Regardless of like how you feel. I don't know. I can't. I'm almost in disbelief that you would do that though. Like look, I appreciate you writing in and being honest and just telling and saying what do you think? What are y'all's thoughts about this? I'm just being honest with you. I don't think that what you're doing is the right thing. I don't think that it's safe. I don't think that it's required. There's a place for that. Like if you feel like it's that strong and that derogatory, then there's a button you can hold down or whatever, wherever you looking this information up and you can report it. Report the comment. You can report the person. Right. That's as far as you need to go.
Yeah.
But to type up an email and send screenshots and go and send these whatever to people's employers, yeah.
And again, like I said, I could see if the people that you're talking to and maybe the people that you're reporting, I could see if you work with them, then I could possibly see that you going that extra length and reporting them to your employer. And even then, I'm just like, damn, you just gonna snitch on them like that.
I feel like that would be something you would do to somebody that you just your intent is to do exactly that. Ruin their lives, hurt them however you can because you literally can't stand that person. But for you to not know them, what they have going on, in their personal lives because they left perhaps it was a little foul. It was probably a real fucked up comment, but I think the world we live in today, I think we've all seen those things come out and be written in places where it's just come on.
And whatever, like you said, whatever your opinion is just your opinion. You just got to understand that this is social media and we live in a heavily, heavily, heavily opinionated society. That's the highest level of pettiness. You just being heavily, heavily petty. That shit petty. What you think?
I mean, yeah.
Because you know how it is.
So
you know how somebody just rub you the wrong way on social media and you just kind of be like, I can't say nothing else back to him. I done said enough. What else can I do? You know how some people send somebody a personal message, a DM?
But I mean, even to say 25 to 30 people in what length of time has this gone on? Is this in a month? Is this in 2023? Are we talking about within a 4-month span you did it? Because that's a lot.
That is.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of people. And that's a lot of time on your hands to be trying to investigate.
But that just goes to show you, you have to be careful about the things that you do say on social media.
Facts.
Hence the reason why I feel like we kind of backed off of it. Because I'm if I'm going to learn something and I'm going to get educated on something like this in particular, because I saw how passionate people were, I'm going to do it on my own time.
Passionate?
Period. I'm just going to do it on my own time because it got to a point where I started feeling attacked in some instances.
Almost bullied.
Right.
Because they almost would try to bully you not to do this or to do that.
Yeah. And
or to feel this
calling
way.
Us, we're baiting people in and y'all are spreading this on social media. They start, there were people that just made us feel to the lowest degree. And then not to mention, it's y'all are black people.
Exactly.
Out here doing this. And
y'all think
out
that,
here. And I thought y'all were, and it's just damn.
And then they start going to calling you certain terms.
Right.
Certain racial terms. And I'm just
all I'm trying to do is just understand. Who said I'm not allowed to understand? But I can understand how perturbed he could be by seeing the commentary, especially when somebody is making reference to him. And the thing is that he did say he had two, his wife was African American. So he's how dare you get on here and tell me that I'm a race? You know what I mean? I'm this person,
and I'm married to a black woman,
and I'm married to somebody that's coming from the comment that's being made to me is coming from somebody that looks like my wife.
Right. And a lot of people enjoy that engagement, going into the comments, speaking and talking to people, sometimes getting into arguments, going back and forth. But when is it too far?
Yeah.
And
most of the
this
time,
confession is he went way too far.
That's too far. I think if you feel that offended, like I said, hit the report button because that's what it's there for.
Yes. As far as he's
what
concerned,
kind of friend are you?
As far as he's concerned, there's nobody that he probably wouldn't do that to.
like reading this makes me look at people and side eye them.
Right.
Like,
And we've all had those coworkers where you sit next to coworkers and
but these aren't even in his
but
workplace.
let me say this.
This is not even in his work. He doing this on
That's
his
what
own. He drinking coffee.
But that's what I'm saying.
And reading the newspaper. Okay? Looking at social media stuff. And I would guess this is probably stuff on Facebook.
He might be.
This is probably stuff on, obviously, YouTube.
Yeah.
I can only imagine the forums of
Facebook,
stuff where people are just like, once I read it, oh my God.
Twitter.
Oh my God, Reddit in particular. Oh gosh. Stuff
Twitter
I've seen on there.
is bad.
Oh, Twitter is like
It's
gangster. Okay?
That's where he might be at.
They get solid gangsta on there. Like the keyboard gangsters come out for real.
On
like,
Twitter.
Griffin, there's a possibility that you need to detox yourself from social media and give it a break. Seriously, just give it whether it's a month.
Find another hobby.
You gotta understand, social media is undefeated.
That shit
There's
is undefeated.
whether you wrong or right, like you'll always lose the fight because there's always gonna keep being somebody that adds on to what it is that you're trying to put out there to make it stop.
It seems like it never
It's
ends.
never gonna stop. And that's the thing. Like that's what you have to realize. Like it's too many damn people in the world.
Yeah.
For you to be sitting around doing that kind of stuff is not gonna stop.
You can say your opinion, you can say your piece, but you can't convince nobody of anything.
No, because then once you try to convince them, then here comes the next person that's gonna go in on you with your thoughts. And then when you try to tell them, then here comes the next person. Like it's never going to end. And that was the realization that I had. I was like, it doesn't matter what it is that we trying to put out here. Like how many times in our videos when we start that we're just trying to educate ourselves.
And we say it.
And we're just trying to understand it for what it is.
Like,
for what it is. We just want to understand however much we can get out of this video by watching this video. Like that's it.
Right.
Like nothing more.
And we'll say that and they'll still, it's as if they didn't even hear you say that.
Right. Obviously they're not going to watch the entire video and they're still going to leave like the worst, shittiest comment in the comment section, no matter what.
No matter what you say, it's just the fact that you're doing a video on somebody that they just completely are repulsed by or someone they completely don't agree with. So when you bring in light to a certain topic or a certain person that's talking about whatever agenda they're talking about, that's the part that rubs them the wrong way. It's not even you half of the time.
Right.
We've done videos with certain political figures.
Yeah.
And like you said, we'll give that disclaimer that, hey, we're just trying to educate ourselves. A lot of people say we should check this video out because he's talking about X, Y, and Z. Let's see what it's about.
Right.
And they still put that comment in there. I can't believe you put his video on here. If I see another one of those videos that you're talking about, that you're putting his videos on here, I'm unsubscribing and I'm never coming back to your channel.
Right. Right. I still see it. And like, I quit watching AsiaandBJ because of, and it's just like, oh my gosh, I just want to give you a hug and tell you that it's going to be okay. Like,
it's going to be okay, Griffin.
I love the same. Like, what? That's it. We just made the decision, probably more so me pushing, just saying, this ain't it. This is not it. This is not what type of environment I want to create because it was so toxic. It just got out of hand. And
we would even say, like, be easy on the comments. Like, people going to say what they want to say, and it's okay to have an opinion, but just respect each other.
Right. And that was not a thing.
It goes out the window.
I learned that so fast, and I'm like, okay, no. The answer is no, we're not doing this.
That social media shit, it'll show you how insensitive, how cruel
people can be. When we started getting emails about it and people were sending us threats and stuff on Instagram and going under it just
instant messenger, Facebook.
Yeah, like I was like, okay, no more of that shit.
Either you can participate in it or you don't participate in it.
Right. I think that regardless, like you should be prepared to see whatever type of comment or response that you're going to get back, whether you're trying to be respectful, intellectual, whatever other big word that you can use to say, I'm trying to be nice when I respond, even when I disagree with people. Just expect the unexpected and just know that you're not going to win a fight when the majority of people that are watching it believe this, and then you have like those few little people that trickle in that'll just tear you to pieces. And they have no filter. They will not, and they are not going to hold back. They're not going to be nice to you. They're not going to use intellectual intelligence to respond to you. They don't give a damn about none of that.
That's the part that some people need to like let it go, because you don't have, people are not always going to be on your level. Like he's saying, I give these intellectual and great comments and
Yeah.
try to inform people. Some people don't want to be informed.
Right.
They want to be argumentative. They want to be opinionated. They don't
Right.
give a damn about you. They don't care about your life.
Now, granted, this
Nothing.
is not everybody. It's not, because it's not.
Right.
Okay, we're not saying everybody. I'm not saying everybody, but
Mm-hmm.
when you get the ones that you feel like you got to take it that far to, it's just
Right.
roll over and let it go.
Because at the end of the day, it's going to be 5 or 10 people that's going to agree with you and they're going to champion your comment. Then
Right.
there's going to be 5 or 10 people that are completely disgusted by you, that are completely the opposite of you. And at the end of the
Exactly.
day, you just got to let bygones be bygones and don't get so involved in social media. I know sometimes some people don't have a lot going on in life.
Right.
So sometimes they feel like that's the only personal human interaction that they can get
Shoot.
is through social media.
Yeah.
And sometimes people really think that is real. And I feel like Griffin, he think it's real to the point that he feels like because now he's attacking people.
You
So
changing people's lives one person at a time.
Yeah, he done changed 25, 30 people's lives.
I guess if you think of it that way, but just, woo, man.
Please be careful about things that you put in your profile because people will go to your profile,
Right.
take snapshots.
Yep.
If you don't want it to be seen, don't put it on there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put it on social media. Don't put it on your profile. This is a direct result of being too into social media
You're
and
too
what people
involved.
say and being too involved
And invested.
with social media.
With intellectual intelligence.
And at the end-
involved intelligence. What did I say? You too involved and too invested with your intellectual intelligence. Okay?
Yeah.
I just said.
And it makes me feel that Griffin always wants to be smarter than the next person or have the one up on somebody.
Yeah, well, he said this is his get back. It's just like, I'm not even going to sit in the comments and argue with you. I'm about to report your ass. How about that? There, I won the fight.
Don't even say that because every time you bring that up, it literally gets me more and more pissed right now.
But think about, like you said, it's something. I mean, that is a whole nother level of petty. But I'm just like, there, I won the fight.
Because-
and I didn't even have to fight with you in the comments.
Because you know how it is. Like
I won.
Like-
I think it's his satisfaction.
It
Like
is
that
the
brings him
satisfaction.
satisfaction.
That's not even
I
a
mean,
win.
I
That's
guess
not
it's
even a
fair
win to me.
game. I mean, shoot, you put it out there. If it's on social media, it's there to stay.
No, man.
So yeah, y'all. I'm not gonna go in circles with that. Y'all got to tap in.
I need to tell y'all, I'm hot. I'm sweating right now.
This one kind of got under my skin a little bit. Like, woo, look at you, y'all.
Because I'm just thinking, man, I think the thing that hit the needle for me was when we was talking about us doing reactions and people dropping these comments and giving these highly opinionated, almost sometimes taking it overboard. Thinking about that and those people, like all of that got me heated right now. Like I literally had just a complete flashback.
Yeah, the answer for us was just to quit that.
Yeah.
Like, stop. And I would tell you to do the same. If you can't handle what people are saying and you can't handle what's being shown to you without you having some type of jerk reaction to do something like that, just stop. Just pull yourself away from it and give yourself a break, because obviously, like, you're indulging yourself into this. And the more you keep seeing it, the more it affects you. So if you pull yourself out of it and you see it for, like, it just refreshes everything for you. And once you see it again, it's like, okay, I'm not that bothered. But when you keep seeing something, I think that's when it triggers that reaction in you, So clearly, I gotta agree with the wife. You're messing it up here.
Yeah.
You're doing too much.
Yes.
Okay, you're doing too much.
Especially if you better have, if she's telling you like you got too much time on your hands, leave these folks alone.
Yeah. Okay. Find something else to do.
You know?
Something else to do.
It's just a revolving door at the end
Right.
of the day.
That's it. So we'll wrap it right there. We need everybody to chime in. Give
Please
y'all
do.
thoughts on that. Oh,
Come on now.
gosh. Please be respectful in the comment section. Okay. Let's not talk about nothing in particular. Just your opinion about what he's doing. Okay. That's it, y'all.
Yes.
Okay. We
yes,
don't want
man.
no fights. We don't want arguments. Okay. Everybody be nice. Okay. Love each other. Spread love. That's it, y'all. That's it. Okay. That's all I'm asking. So, yeah.
Speak your piece, and if it's something that nobody likes, just move on.
Okay. Next.
Just move on. It's okay.
Next. Yeah.
But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoy this episode, go ahead and like, comment, and
Yeah.
subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos from Asia and BJ. If y'all are streaming right now, hit that auto download to make sure you do not miss any episodes from Extra Scripts.
Hug your babies, kiss your loved ones, pet your dogs, y'all. If ain't nobody else told you today, just know I love you, and we're going to see y'all in the next episode, y'all.
Peace out.